sweet sugar, how you get so fly?
So I did a poll on Instagram whether I should do like a story time of like the worst fucking customers that I've ever dealt with. So honestly, like, bitch, there's too many to like freaking remember, but I know some from the top of my head because it's like moments that I was like, what the fuck, like, are you serious? But we get the most freaking complaints almost every single freaking day, and it's literally for the simplest things ever, but you know what, whatever it is. So in my job, there's a thing where this landing where all the orders come out. So I was standing right there, and then a friend of mine was getting customers. So he was like taking customers, and since that day was extremely busy, and of course my manager doesn't put people in our shifts, but he puts everybody for his shift, so we were struggling. So we were letting customers know ahead of time that it was gonna be a wait, like probably like a 10 to 15 minute wait, and customers saying okay with it. So towards the ending of the night, it wasn't like extremely busy, but it was like semi-busy because of our drive-through. So we go ahead, and then he takes an order. I remember hearing him tell the lady it's gonna be a 6 to 10 minute wait, and the lady was like, okay, that's fine. So then when I saw her by herself. She was standing almost by the exit. She was there by herself. And then I'm in landing and I'm taking care of the orders to like carry up. But every time they throw in an order, it tells us the time the order was placed. So I'm able to like keep track on how long they've been waiting. So when I was clicking on the printer, like trying to have some orders pop out already because I had them. I see a lady staring at me, and I go up to the front to like double check to see like what we still owe. So I'm there, and then the lady looked at me and she's like, how much longer for my order? And I was like, oh, what's the name of your order? And she gave me her name, and I checked, and I was like, oh, it's still in the system. It should be coming out any minute. It's just that it was coming out like not good. And she was like, okay, tell me why not even 2 or 3 minutes passed by, there's a lady behind her, and she's like, she's been waiting for more than 6 minutes, and this and that, like, why isn't it ready? This. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, okay. I was like, wait, what the hell is going on? Because I was like, wait, why are you complaining for her if like you didn't even come in with her? And then the lady that placed her order, she was actually quiet. She was just dead quiet, like just looking at the lady and like giving us a face and this and that. And I was like, okay. And I just walked away. Like I think that's when I did wrong by walking away. So I walked away, and I went back to like making sure the orders were coming out. And then I go ahead and I call my friend, and I was like, how long did you tell her? Like, just to double check. And he was on like 6 to 7 minutes. And I was like, okay, well, it's barely been 6 minutes, and she's complaining about waiting for more than 6 minutes. And then after that, the lady behind her just kept yelling and like talking mad shit, saying that she's been waiting for more than 6 minutes and this and that. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, you know what, here, the first one that comes out, it's yours. So her order does come out, and we give it to her. The lady that ordered takes her order and says nothing. She just leaves. And then the lady that was complaining for her, she comes and she orders. She's like, oh, can I just order this and that? And we're like, okay. She was ordering. She was all like, can I have the source number so I can place my order and this and that? We're like, yeah, here you go. She's like, I want to speak to the manager. And my friend was like, well, I'm one of the managers in charge. Like, what can I do for you? She was like, no, I want the other manager. So that's when he was all like, well, she's the other manager. She's still gonna tell you the same thing. And then she was like, well, I want to know what time the other manager comes in, the store manager and this and that. He was like, oh, they come in at this and that time. And she's like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna be calling. And I was just there like, I was like, okay. I was just standing there like minding my business. And then she leaves and this and that. And then the next day, Friday comes in, and then I come in and I see that on the computer we have a write-up. And I was like, oh bitch, who's this write-up for? Like, you know, trying to like be a little chismosa. And then I tell my other manager, my co-manager, he was all like, I don't know, bitch, like I really don't know who it is for. And I was like, okay, like whatever. And then a couple minutes go by, and he's like, bitch, I can't lie to you, that write-up is for you. And I was like, what? Why? What the hell did I do this time? And I was like, I didn't go over my hours this time, so like, what's the deal? And he was like, okay, you didn't hear it from me, but there's a lady that come in and complained about you yesterday. And I was like, the lady? And then the day before, there was so many freaking complaints. And I was like, what lady? Like, there was a lot of people that complained, so I really don't know what lady you're talking about. And then he was all like, she came in around this time and she looked like yay this and yay that. And I was like, right when he said that, I was like, I already know what lady. Like, the lady that was complaining from yesterday, that she asked for the managers and this and that. So then I was like, oh, okay, what about her? He's like, bitch, what happened? And I was all like, nothing. She just wanted the store's number and she wanted to talk to a manager because like her friend's order, I guess, wasn't ready. But like, she said something about having her not wanting to wait or something. From there, my manager was like, well, bitch, that's not what she said. And I was like, okay, then what did she say? And when my manager freaking told me this, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, why would you fucking accuse me of saying something like that? According to her, this is what happened. That we rang her up, that I was being extremely rude, and then that when she asked for a sauce cup, I was like, oh, it's one something. And then she's like, what? It's not free. And I was like, no, it's one something. She said I called her a fucking pinche pobretona. I was like, bitch, you got me fucked up when my manager said that. I was like, what the hell? Like, you don't fucking accuse me of that. Never did I. He called me over. He was all like, what happened yesterday? And I was like, what happened yesterday? He was like, yeah, like, was there any customer that gave you a specific problem? If my manager wouldn't have told me about the lady, I would have mentioned someone else, because this other person did give me a hard time, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with that, and I walked away. But since the fact that my manager had already given me the heads up about that, I was like, are you talking about the lady that came in and complained today? She was like, yeah. She was all like, I just want to know, why would you call her that? And I was like, what the fuck? Never did I ever insult her. I was like, this lady is like the age of my mom. Why would I call her a pinche pobretona to fucking begin with? It's like, at the end of the day, believe whatever you want. But I know what I said, and I was like, and I'm not signing that damn write-up. And I even told him, I was like, you could ask that. Like, I started mentioning people. I was like, they were there. Never did I ever freaking talk to her. I was minding my business, and in fact, I was talking to the lady that she was complaining for. And I was like, so since when the hell did I speak to this lady? There was another time where that same freaking day, this guy comes in and he's like, oh, can I get this and that? And I was like, yeah. And I rang him up. He's like, wait, I want to add something else. And I was like, okay, what would you like? And he added something, and then I was like, hold up, give me a sec. I go to the back and I told my manager, I was like, hey, he wants to add this to that. And he was like, that's automatically a custom order. And I was like, okay. So I go ahead and I tell the guy, and then I was like, so I gave him the different total, and he was like, wait, why are you charging me more and this and that? And then I was like, you're adding something else to it's already like set. No, you're ripping me off and this and that. And I was like, oh my god. He said that I was ripping him off. I was like, I wasn't mad, but I get my register and I pulled it and I put it on the, like, where he could see. And I was like, look, it has this and that, but once you add a different topping, it becomes that, okay? Like, I can't really do nothing about that. He was like, oh, little girl, you better not be getting mad and this and that. I was like, I'm not even mad. He tells me, he's like, I want to speak to the manager. And I was like, well, I am the manager in charge right now, so what do you want me to do? He's like, no, I know there's another manager here. And I was like, okay. I was like, you can wait 5 to 10 minutes. It's up to you. Like, he's not gonna come. And then my manager comes out and literally repeats the same shit that I had told this person. And the person was like, okay, I understand. But that same day, I had another freaking complaint on drive-thru. So this guy, he comes in, he orders this and that. And I was like, oh, okay. I ring him up. And then he's like, wait, can I add this? Can I add the Pepsi? And I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, wait, give me a sec. So I go up to the front and I check if we see if we have them. And I was like, we don't have it cold, but we have it room temperature. And the guy freaking looks at me. He's like, are you fucking stupid? Do you think I want a room temperature? Like, come on, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? And once he fucking said that, I was like, I just fucking smiled. I was like, okay. And then I was like, let me guess. I was just like, okay. And then I removed it and I was like, it's gonna be this and that. He was like, why you guys so fucking slow with this? Like, why can't you guys do this and like that, this and that? He's like, I work for a restaurant too. I know how it works. And then I was like, okay. I just kept saying okay, and I kept bringing him up. And then he just like kept talking shit. Even when I was charging him and I closed the window, he was still talking shit. And then I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And then he just kept still talking shit. And then I was like, oh dear god. That's when I had enough, and I opened the window and I was like, you're gonna still be talking? Because you could go online and write a review about this. Like, come on, I have other people behind you. And then that's when he looked at me and he just did a face and he drove away. And I was like, there's more. The ones that like really got to me that fucking day. Me tenían hasta la pinche madre ese día, dije entre mí.